Okay, we are live trying to get some big sunfish and pumpkin seeds down here bread fishing. It's a really flat day out here. See how many we can get. If we catch some good bait, I'll try to catch a bass too. How did we miss that? Probably could have got that farther, but we'll try it. Probably robbed me. Yeah, robbed me this time. We'll get a few. Like I said, if we get some decent sized bluegill, throw them out for some bass. Only brought one rod today though, so we're only going to be able to fish for one at a time. Actually, I think I'm going to start a poll. Just a minute. Okay, we started that poll and a bass just hit over there. Got that bread on. Let's get it out there. Sorry, it's a little bit shaky. Right about there should be good. Something's hitting it. Be cool if we caught tilapia. I know there's some pretty big ones in here. There's another bass jumping. Nope. Not back out there. Little guy jumped. Just a little sunfish, looks like. A little sunfish bluegill hybrid, maybe? I don't know. For bait, right now I'm using some bread. And thanks, Donamic. Means a lot. Here we go, just a little bluegill. This one's a little bit big for bait for today, so we're just gonna throw them back. Try to maybe get some smaller ones. But yeah, just using some fresh bread. Thank you for subbing. That means a lot to me. Trying to get to 500. Yeah, I use live bluegill for bait. I prefer them a little bit smaller. That one was big, but recently caught my PB bass down here off live bluegill. I try to use lures when I can, but sometimes when they're just not hitting, I'll use some bluegill. Crazy how I managed to pull it that much and not get hooked. Might try to use a smaller hook for trying to get bait. My PB, I didn't actually have a scale on me. I'm not too good at guessing. But if I had to say, it was probably around 8. I posted it not too long ago. It's in my shorts. That was something better, maybe. Might have robbed me. Yeah, figured. Where do I fish at? I'm pretty sure this is called Lake Jacqueline. It's in Central Florida, which is a small local lake. This one is private, though, for people who live here. There's a public one right next to it. I can't see it because of the trees, but there's about the same size. It's a lot deeper. Closer by. It's on Rattlesnake. Central Florida. Oh yeah, I love saltwater fishing. I actually went last weekend. I don't know if you know where Stewart's at, but that's an inlet down here in Florida. Didn't do too well. Got a mutton, barracuda, and stuff. Didn't do great. But yeah, I love saltwater fishing. Bottom fishing, pelagics. Love that kind of stuff. It's actually starting to rain a little bit right here. If it picks up too much, like on yesterday's live, I'm going to have to go for a little bit, because my camera's not waterproof. But I don't think it's going to pick up too much. How to have my camera on? It's a little phone camera mount I got from Temu. I use my phone as my camera. I've got underwater GoPros and stuff. I haven't figured out how to do those with lives yet, though, and connect them. But Just a little cheap chest mount. I know a lot of the smaller bluegill are a lot closer, which is what I'm trying to get. So I might just try to drop it right on them and get in the water. I know. Oh, that was a little bass right here. Couldn't really see it on the camera. He was deeper. A little bass just swam through right here. I'm watching little stuff tear it up, but need something a little bit bigger. Oh, my moderator joined the live feed. He posts a lot of good fishing stuff. He's caught really cool stuff. Mahi. You should check out his channel if you want to. I'm gonna try a smaller ball for these smaller guys. Oh wow, I didn't realize we had 15 votes on the poll. Nice to hear most of you guys like fishing. Yeah, he caught that mahi with me out of the Keys. Florida Keys, that was fun. Let's try to get some bait though. Yeah, I'm trying to get some little bluegill right now. That, or there's these little things called killifish. They tend to make really good bait. I don't catch them as often as bluegill though, so whichever I catch first. I'm gonna have to get out a little further. These guys are all way too tiny. I can see them. They're like an inch and a half long. Ideal would be like 3 to 4 for what I'm trying to catch. What? How did that not get hooked? Maybe I need to chum them up a little bit. Get them hitting better. Okay, got it this time. Oh, that would have been perfect size bait. Oh, that would have been perfect. That was like a borderline 4-incher. Man, that sucks. Oh good, that means there's some right here. There is salt everywhere over there. No salt. Alrighty then. I've had a lot of people suggest corn to me. I've tried corn here before. I've never caught a thing off of it. I know it works really well, but for some reason I've never caught anything off corn here. Fresh or salt? That's hard. I feel like I prefer salt more. I just like the variety of fish. There's so many awesome fish. I like them both a lot. So hopefully we don't catch a turtle. Hate unhooking those. In fact, I brought teeny tiny pliers. Probably wouldn't be able to unhook them. Yeah, that's a fair point. They're a lot different. Whereas trolling out there and stuff, those sabiki rigging some live bait versus coming down here using Senkos, it is a lot different. If I don't manage to get some bait within the next 15 minutes, I might try throwing Senkos and maybe even a Whopper Plopper being flat like this with a little bit of rain. Maybe. I should be able to get some bait though before then. I have a size 18 hook. It's about the size of probably a pinky fingernail or super small. But I usually end up catching too small a bluegill off of them. Really want to try to do catfishing in here. I've only caught one catfish in here. Really want to try that. Oh wow, there's a big school of bluegill in here. Probably like 2 to 3 dozen of them. Right in front of me. They're all probably about 2 inches though. What type of catfish? I'm pretty sure it's called a speckled bullhead that I caught. I actually caught that off of bread too. But I want to try to catch some channels. I've heard people saying they've caught channels in here. I want to catch one of them. Never caught one. What? Thing sunk it. Surprised he didn't steal it. Taking it like that. Oh, he's doing it again. Come on. I'm in Texas, but normally I catch channel catfish, take off the bobber, and ball it bread. Yeah, I'll try that sometime. Maybe make a long form out of it. Thanks, I'll try it. My nephew that really wants to start a YouTube channel like I did, he lives in Georgia, North Georgia, and he catches a lot of channels off of a big dam. I'm pretty sure he uses chicken liver. Yeah, that's awesome. I see you got a profile. I don't know if you've got any videos. I'll probably check you out after the stream if that's okay. See, that'd be awesome. Catching catfish and all kinds of stuff. Cool. Yeah, it's hard. A lot of the editing, that's why I'm done live streams lately. You don't really have to take the editing or anything. But it's hard. You have to buy chest mounts and stuff and set it up. In one video? That's cool. I can actually faintly see the bread right here because I don't got it too deep. So I can really see when they swallow it or if they're just pulling it. Yeah, you can also just tape your phone to your chest. I thought about doing that before I had my mount. Hey, I'm sure it would work good. Probably wouldn't be as shaky. I don't know how they're getting away with that. I'm watching them pulling it so hard, but not getting hooked. I might switch to the size 18. Give it a few more shots. Maybe balling it up a lot smaller. Do I have alligators in my area? Yeah, I'm not sure if there's any in here, but I know there are a lot of alligators in the area right here. Hooked one time. Oh yeah, ended up catching one. What was that off of a Senko? That was a bass over there. He ended up just popping off. It was like, we didn't get too close, so it was kind of like foul hooked around the eye. We couldn't tell. But he ended up coming off. Luckily, we didn't want to get anything near that. How are they getting away with this? I have a really big bait runner, 1200. I was going to do a joke, come down here one time and fish for bluegill with it. I'm going to try maybe moving the bobber farther upper. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll just try right here. They're just so small, I'm watching them. There's no way they can get hooked on this. Oh, there's a little bass right here. Super tiny, probably like a 3-inch bass. Yeah, with your big pen rod. Don't know how you're gonna cast that, but yeah. Got it all wrapped up around the spool. Okay, it's fixed. I caught one bluegill. Just a little one trying to catch some bait. Just trying to catch some bait. No, he has a I don't know how big it is. He has a pen rod.
I got one that's built in and one that's on the boat.
My bad. Sorry, I'm back, guys. Talking to a nice gentleman down here on a four-wheeler. Yeah, I was on mute. Sorry. Oh wow, there's a little soft-shell turtle right next to my bobber. I am not trying to catch that. Super tiny little guy. Yeah, sorry about that. I've got a few pen rods of my own. I've never really used them in fresh or anything, but I've never had any issues with them as far as backlashes or strength issues. I've always had a good time with them, although I do really like my bait runner reels. No, we had to go. Well, that's okay. Trying to put on a tiny piece of bread ball because I swear I think I just saw when I was fishing for those little bluegill, a bass came by and swiped one. I saw something long turn on side right there. That wasn't a panfish. So maybe a small bread ball, a small bluegill, and I'll try to catch that little guy. Although there are a lot of turtles right here, I do not want to catch one of them, so. There's a catchable one, come on. That looks like a killifish. I see something a little bit longer right there. Let's see if we can hook one of them. That's a decent sized bluegill. Oh, he stole it. How small of a bread ball do I need to put on for him? I'm gonna try to put on just a little tiny piece. I'm going to try one more regular size piece, and then I'm going to move to a really small one. Now I'll try to catch one of those small ones, seeing that bass whack one right here. 16 votes. I see y'all like some fish, and that's awesome. Hey, not everyone has to, though. For those 19%, everyone has their own hobbies. Awesome to hear that most of you guys do, though. I can see one dragging it right now. Oh, there's a teeny tiny bass right there. Wow, he's like maybe 2-3 inches. Super tiny little bass. I'm going to put on that super tiny bread ball to catch a super tiny bluegill. To catch a super tiny bass. Some people actually tell me to cast net the bluegill for bait, but I'm pretty sure it's illegal to use keep a game fish that has been cast net. Not 100% on that, I'll have to look it up, but don't want to take the risk of that. So for now, usually rod and reel works pretty good. Today we're not doing so hot, but we'll see how it goes. Because there's a super tiny little bass right here. Shoot, my moderator, Real Water right here, he's caught like a 3-pound bass off of bread. I don't know how he managed that. Stole it again, wow. thank you guys for commenting that. Appreciate that. I was talking to some people down here on a golf cart. I'm not sure if people want to be recorded, and it feels kind of awkward to ask them about that, so I just kind of go on mute for a minute. Thanks for letting me know, though. Can't believe they've been robbing me this much. Just trying to get some bait. I think I'm about to tie on the Senko or something. I can't keep watching this. Should have brought some live worms. Those tend to never fail. I just saw another turtle. Do not want to get into those. Give it 3 more attempts. Maybe a little bit more, I'm not sure. We'll just see how it goes. But can't keep going like this. Or I could just, I'm going to tie on the size 18 hook really quick. I'm going to tie that on. Haven't done any good this stream, caught a couple fish, and since we are changing and everything, I think I'm going to end the stream and start another one, just so it gets back into the feed, start something new again, because I am going to change this and get some bait. This isn't going to fail to catch those really small ones. That I can promise, so. So in just a minute or so, I think I'm going to end the stream after I get this on. Because I know for sure we're going to catch bait off of this. Man, this is hard to tie on though. Any thicker line in this little 6-pound test, and it probably wouldn't go through the eye of the hook. And we're going to get a really small bread ball for this just to catch one of these little guys. Okay, we are going to end the stream right here and start up another one. Thank you guys for watching. Didn't do too well. I'm probably going to end up taking this one down. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And if you do want to keep watching, I'm going to start another one in just a minute here.